Hey queens, I wanted to include this at the beginning of the video because I got an update from cions while editing this video. Here is what it says. Dear God, I am nervous as hell. My blood pressure is blood pressuring. Lionsgod, please be kind to MJ fans. Please.
Hey guys, it's another Let's Talk. I believe this is number 14. So let's talk about, the first thing we're going to talk about is 3 events. Well, as of now, 2 events that I know I'm going to. The third one, I'm really hoping it happens. If you're going to these events, let me know because I would love to say hi. So we're going to start with that. The second topic we're going to be talking about is the recent email that was sent. It kind of not really gave an update on the biopic, and it also talked about history and dangerous era content. We're gonna read that entire email and discuss that. And then the third one is gonna be pretty serious. I want to stress this so much. I'm sure that Smokey Robinson or his legal team will never see this video because I'm a smaller YouTube channel, but I just want to say, as of now, this is allegedly what is going on. I'm not saying it's fact. I'm not trying to tarnish anyone's name or reputation. I'm just sharing what I found a few days ago that came out about Smokey Robinson. So anyway, those are the 3 topics today. Let's get into it. The 3 events that I am going to / hoping I can go to. Confirmed, I am seeing Jin from BTS in Tampa on July 27th. So excited. So if you're going, I would love to say hi. Wouldn't it be so crazy if we ended up sitting like next to each other, like one of you guys? But yeah, let me know if you're going because I'm really excited. Which I'm really excited about. I didn't get to see J-Hope and I didn't get to see Jungkook when they did their like solo stuff. I just could not afford it and they never come to Atlanta. So yeah. The second thing, I am going to meet a J-pop group that I have been really into. I found them in March of last year, I believe, on TikTok. They had a song called Just Like That. I loved it so much. And ever since then I've been listening to all their releases, and they had a US tour, but they unfortunately did not come to Atlanta. But about a month or 2 ago, they announced that they were doing a fan meeting in the US. Needless to say, they ended up coming to Atlanta, and I got a VIP ticket for them. The fees, y'all, were $11. If you've ever been on Ticketmaster, you know the fees are ridiculous. Like, it costs money to breathe on Ticketmaster. So that was amazing. I got it for such a great price. I will definitely be vlogging what I can. There are certain parts of the fan meeting that you cannot record, like when I'm actually talking to them, but I'm definitely going to be doing a vlog on that. I've never done a fan meeting with like any K-pop idol, J-pop idol, like none of that. So I am really excited. But yeah, I did want to share that. And then the third thing that I'm not sure if I'm going to do because nothing's been announced yet. This might be my year getting into J-pop more. I knew a J-rock band, 1OK Rock, but other than that, I didn't really know a whole lot of J-pop artists, anything like that. I think you pronounce it Visual K, which is like more kind of metal. I don't really know a lot about that world and realm, so I'm kind of trying to enter that and learn some things. But there is a J-pop girl group. They actually went by a different name, which was like a Sailor Moon concept at one time, but now they go by 5e, and I love them so much. Definitely stream their new album. Oh my god, Sequence 1 is so amazing. I've been listening to it non-stop for the past few days. Give it a shot. They are so talented and they're gorgeous, and I love what they're standing for. Like, they just seem like true queens. So I am hoping that they will come to Atlanta now that they've released a full album. I will definitely be attending if they're coming. So those are my updates on that. Okay, next, the MJ biopic email / dangerous and history information. So it says, updates on biopic and Michael Jackson projects. Thank you for your continued support of Michael Jackson's legacy. We continue to hear from many of you about your disappointment with not having any official updates on the Michael biopic. So we wanted to just let you all know that, just like you, the online team continues to ask for information on the film. Rest assured that once the movie studio, who ultimately controls the release of the information, Lionsgate and Looking at You, does provide information and or assets, we will be sharing that information and or assets with you. And like you, we hope that more details are released very soon. As hard as it is to remain patient, we try to remind ourselves how Michael could not be rushed when it came to his art and how amazing the results were when he finally released each album, short film, etc. We are hopeful that the additional time and work on the film will serve to make it an even better movie experience for all of us, and that our patience will be rewarded in the end with a film that we can all cheer for and celebrate as being Michael worthy. We also appreciate that the delays in the release of the biopic have the added impact of delaying the projects the estate has planned, including well-deserved documentaries for both Dangerous and History and other projects as well. And while we appreciate and understand the additional disappointment that this causes for us all, we have confirmed that the estate looks forward to being in a position to restart its efforts with respect to all of the projects that are planned to follow the release of the biopic. We appreciate your outreach and excitement. As soon as we have news to share, we will send another email out. In the meantime, feel free to continue to email us with your questions and comments, and we will continue to do our best to provide you with the information and or guidance we can. Thank you, MJ Online team. So that was what we received. Now, again, this doesn't really confirm a whole lot. It's basically just saying, yeah, this stuff is going to be delayed. The movie production company, they're in charge of that. We are just kind of waiting for them to give us the go kind of thing. I don't want to rush it. I really think that this biopic has the potential to be the best biopic ever. It's literally Michael Jackson. You cannot mess it up. You know, you can't hype it up this much and mess it up. It's just not okay. So I get it. But I will say, you know, the last time I did an MJ biopic update video, a cast member liked a post saying that the biopic was going to be delayed. And he also said that he cannot say literally anything because, like, Lionsgate will come for him if he says anything. Yeah.
Don't play with me.
I don't know what that's about. More cast members ended up liking a post talking about the delay and how, like, it'll be in 2 parts. So that's really odd to me. That they haven't said anything about that. But anyway, I am excited for the documentaries for History and Dangerous, of course. Any like unseen footage, you know, actual good material that the MJ estate could release that is Michael. Like, I just want to see stuff directly from him, you know. I don't want merch that looks like kind of like ass. Like, I just want something good, right? So I have my fingers crossed that it's gonna slay. Okay, I really do, because I need some good new Michael content. Obviously it's delayed, but yeah, when it comes out, fingers crossed, it's going to be worth the delay and it's going to be amazing and actually done well. All right, the last thing. Not trying to spread misinformation. I just saw this and I wanted to bring it to everyone's attention. I'm, you know, waiting for Smokey Robinson himself to speak out at this point. His legal team has spoken on his behalf and say that he will eventually release a statement. He hasn't said anything yet, but this headline popped up. It basically was saying that Smokey Robinson was accused of SA. And I believe this is on NBC. Smokey Robinson denies claims of SA, attorney says. 4 former housekeepers of the Motown legend accused the singer and songwriter of SA in a lawsuit filed in Los Angeles. In a statement late Wednesday, Robinson's attorney, Christopher Frost, called the lawsuit simply an ugly method of trying to extract money from an 85-year-old American icon. Through this process, we have seen the bizarre theatrics of yesterday's news conference as the plaintiff's attorney outlined vile false allegations against Mr. and Mrs. Robinson, trying to enlist the public as an unwitting participant in the media circus they are trying to create, Frost said. Frost also said that in time, Mr. Robinson will respond in his own words. 4 former housekeepers of Robinson's accused him in a lawsuit filed Tuesday of SAing them, which they allege went on for years. The lawsuit seeks no less than $50 million in damages. The lawsuit identifies the women as Jane Does 1 through 4. 3 of them appeared Tuesday at a news conference in Los Angeles wearing masks, and a 4th appeared virtually. One of their attorneys, John Harris, said at the event that the women were Hispanic women employed as housekeepers earning below minimum wage. As low-wage workers in vulnerable positions, they lack the resources and options to protect themselves, Harris said. The suit alleges that Robinson essayed one woman at least 23 times from May 2014 to February 2020, often in places in his home without security cameras. It alleges that he essayed another former employee at least 20 times during the 12 years she worked for him beginning in 2012. According to the suit, Robinson would force her into his bedroom and perform a ritual of leaving his bathroom naked or nearly naked. According to the suit, Robinson would then place a towel on his bed so the linens would not be soiled for what was about to occur. The suit says he subjected 2 other plaintiffs to the same behavior. One of the former housekeepers worked for Robinson for 13 months, during which she alleges he essayed her at least 7 times. All of the plaintiffs accuse Robinson's wife, Frances Robinson, who is also named as a defendant, of perpetuating a hostile work environment by screaming at them and using ethnically pejorative language. Frost, Robinson's lawyer, said they will seek to have the lawsuit dismissed. He also criticizes the lawyers for the women over the news conference, saying they have reached beyond the bounds of liberties that even lawyers are typically allowed in this context. Sorry, landscaping's here for our apartment complex. This is from the New York Times. It also mentions another reason why they may not have come forward at the time. 3 of the women feared reporting Mr. Robinson to the authorities because of their immigration status, according to the lawsuit, which also accuses the Robinsons of false imprisonment, creating a hostile work environment, and failure to pay minimum wage. Any, kind of essay is obviously really serious, and this is very fresh. So I'm not really going to say a whole lot on my opinion right now. I am going to be watching this as time goes on. I hate that it's always a, well, what if they're lying? What if they're telling the truth? Like victims that come forward. Because it's like, it just sucks that, people make up the stuff and lie, because it ruins it for the people that actually have been through it and are just trying to seek, some kind of justice and get on with their lives and take care of themselves and just not be in fear, basically, and not have to live with this trauma and be re-traumatized. And it's a terrible situation, and I just wanted to share it because I wasn't sure if, we all had heard. Again, we're gonna see what else happens, but yeah, I was so shocked to see that. I just wanted to share it. I'll definitely be keeping up with it, but yeah, that was pretty serious. I think that's all I have to say, and yeah, I hope you guys are doing well, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys!